Hey everybody, today we're going to talk about what Constellation DAG really is and what it's going to do to the blockchain crypto industry. So if you think about the significance of the blockchain movement, think about the shift in power between who holds data and who monetizes that data. Right now, data is centrally owned, and blockchain will give data ownership to the everyday users. And two, with the crypto side, the significance of crypto technology allows micro incentives via microtransactions. For example, you go collect this data with your Apple Watch, you collect your blood pressure data, your amount of steps per day, etc., valuable health data. You own that data, and you can be incentivized via microtransactions with a cryptocurrency to provide that data to someone that then deems it valuable and monetizes it. And that's you directly monetizing it yourself as well. So blockchain crypto, data ownership, and being monetarily compensated for data generation. And what Constellation DAG is coming in and doing is it's creating this next infrastructure for the internet, which is built on a decentralized network where anyone can build applications on top of that network. And the network, from the user's perspective, offers feeless transactions and a way to own data directly via private keys in a crypto wallet. So if you consider that data is a multi-trillion-dollar industry, and right now it just flows to the top, monetary compensation flows to the top. Think about Facebook. How they make their money is knowing users' data. So they offer a free product, which is Facebook, social networking, which has value. Clearly, billions of people have used it. And how they make money is basically discovering your user behaviors on the internet and then selling that to advertisers. So it's an example of a centralized company creating a business model that allows them to collect mass data from billions of people and then monetize that data. And right now, those Facebook users, they can't own their data. They can't own their browsing data or anything like that. There's value in it. And if they could own that, they could make money from that, but they don't. And that's what Web3, that's what the blockchain brings to kind of this burgeoning internet revolution. The next stage is individual data ownership and kind of DAO-based decision making of the internet and applications being built on a decentralized network. That this is another component of Constellation that is so groundbreaking is the layer zero technology. So you basically, right now, everyone has their different servers and therefore their different kind of silos of data. And if you can imagine a layer zero distributed network where everyone can port their centralized individual servers down to layer zero, and then all that data can interact with each other seamlessly. And this is a huge deal. It allows for massive transformations in understanding and interpreting all of the data out there in the world. It allows organizations to have a new way of doing business where it's, hey, if we come together and we share our data, we can both win. And that's the thought of generative economics, a generative economic model, which is, everyone being the best at what they do, coming together, win-win situations, create a better product, create a better service, make more money, solve more problems. If you can think about the layer zero, I find it most helpful to think about in terms of healthcare research. Think about individual breast cancer, lung cancer research organizations or doctors' offices that have all this data on people with breast cancer, people with lung cancer, how they got it, what medicines help, who lives longer, who lives shorter. And they run statistics and run analysis and try and find causation, but they're only as good as that bundle of data. And think about if 10 of those organizations that are all working on the same problem can synchronize all 10 of their databases, 10x the amount of data, valid data they can run analysis on and come up with solutions for. It just makes understanding things so much faster because data is the new oil. It's the way that all businesses operate, essentially. And the last major piece that I want to talk about is the immutability of data. That's the one thing that blockchain and distributed ledger technology brings to the table, which is the data is true. So think about you have a phone and it's directly connected to the hypergraph, directly syncs to a blockchain network. So all data that that phone generates, imagine you're taking a video of anything that happens, and instead of it being saved on your individual iCloud and just there, and it automatically syncs the hashes of that data creation to an immutable ledger, an immutable digital network that everyone can see. And think about the power of that. You have digital truth for the first time. It's untamperable, it's unchangeable. Like right now, you film a video, you can deep fake it, you can manipulate it, you can edit it before you post it on YouTube. And therefore, no one knows if it's real or not. But if you can imagine like a data collective of videos only recorded on phones that are connected to blockchains, connected to the hypergraph, and all of that data automatically syncs to the hypergraph, to that distributed network of immutable data, you all of a sudden have hashes of truth data. And this changes so much. You basically create this knowledge graph of immutable data that is known to be true. And over time, you can chart back truth. I mean, this has massive implications for law, for politics, for research-based, influencers or financial analysts. Like, for the first time, you're going to be able to put truth, to put immutable data onto this global ledger that everyone can then look at and know that that happened and that that's real, which unlocks just an insane amount of possibilities.